we are going to get ahead this run. How lucky are we? Hello everybody, it's me, it's Farham. We're here with some Halls of Torment, and today we're going to be trying out a new Shield Maiden build. So the Blood Catch has been nerfed. It was really broken, right? I don't think that was in any way intended to be able to heal for 2.8 million over a run. So we're going to try tweaking the build, see if we can do the same difficulty level, but with the nerfs now in place. We're not going to use the Blood Catcher at all. So we're going on the Shield Maiden. Just having a quick check of where we are with our attributes. We've got 23 spare, that's because I've already done the run. And we've got 189% in damage. I would recommend you need this damage for this run. You've got to be able to kill the skeletons at the start, and the easiest way I've found to do that is just pump everything into damage. Looking at our items, we've got a grey. Oh no.
How dare you!
So the big changes we've got the Mark of the Grenadier now. There's some really tanky abilities in this that we'll see as we go through the run that are going to change how we use our potions. This is very important, very key. Got Warrior's Fervour. I think this could be swapped out, right? You could still take Blood Catcher now and it would actually be better. But for the purposes of this science, for the purposes of this test, we're going to leave the Blood Catcher, pretend it got nerfed so far into the ground that it's useless. It didn't, it's still good. And we're going to take the Warrior's Fervour, synergizing that with the Holy Relic. So every 30 seconds, it will cast Holy Light, which we can pick up for a heal. And then Warrior's Fervour will give us 100% damage and attack speed for picking up that heal. It's also going to be our main source of healing with no Blood Catcher, so we will be running around and picking those up. It's going to make a big difference in the early game. The rest of the items, similar to what you've seen before. We've got Echoing Band, we've got 3 heavy tank items. Haven't picked up the new chest yet, so Chainmail for base defense is working quite well. We can get to Immortal with that just fine. And of course our Fence and Gauntlets for multi-strike, relying on those blocks to dish out the damage back fast. How are we setting up the run? Things have changed a little bit, so you can see the enemy health isn't times 38 now, or whatever it was. It's basically times 10, but they get a defense modifier as well. Damage, XP, drop speed, that's all the same. But we've had to change the artifact slightly to cope for the fact that we've not got a massive amount of Blood Catcher damage coming in, because we're still going to do a lot of kills. So we've still got the first row, we've got everything. We've got pretty much the same things in the second row, but we've now grabbed Killing Gaze, so we've got extra ranged enemies. We've got Scales of Pain. I want the extra 100% damage, and we can handle the 50% extra damage from enemies, that's fine. The Demonic Cube. We've got the Confusing Lens, so we're going to be running backwards, and we're going to be doing a lot more running this game, so I'm going to have to be putting all the inputs in backwards. That makes it nice and spicy. We've got the Ivory Dice, so it'll be random what items we get. We tend to get the items that you actually want and upgrades for the items you've got, because generally what you're offered. So the Ivory Dice still works fine. And with the things we've moved off, we've removed Flagellant's Foot Cuff because we're going to be doing a lot more moving, and we've removed Face of Regret. We've replaced those with 2 others. The reason being that the Blood Catcher was outscaling the damage reduction of Face of Regret, but without massive amounts of damage scaling on this build, the Face of Regret will get you to the point where the enemies are blocking every single one of your hits, and it happens about the 19-minute mark, and it's annoying. So we've got rid of that. We're going to go in Haunted Caverns again. That's the run. That's how it's set up. Let's get on over into it. I hope you enjoy this. Oh, well, that's the setup. So let's get into this run. We're moving backwards, and there are horrible range things that shoot us, but we've got no malice for running around, so that's what we're going to do. We might end up using a couple of our early revives, but we will try not to. I would very much like to get base defense and block strength on the first couple of levels, for sure. If we can, pick up range as well. Let's get those early levels quick. Base regeneration, we're going to want that. Well, I would have preferred block strength, but not going to use rerolls. Right, we want to memories the defense. We're going to take some more base defense. Got to get our defense up quick. So the other thing we actually want out of this is the base defense and block strength. So we're just going to grab that now. We're not going to waste our oblivions if we don't need to. And then we're going to tincture this defense. And now we're going to start ramping up our defense really fast.
Yeah, boy.
We're going to memories up Stalwart. Then we'll drink a wine. Take some more base block strength. Fine with that. Then, yep, more base block strength. The opposite to Stalwart. And then we'll grab Stalwart on the next level. And now we should be looking a little bit defensive already. Definitely not enough to stand still. We haven't got much healing yet. Our healing is on the floor and we have to move around to pick it up. Grab some more long fingers. Love a long finger. Always good. And then we'll get some extra experience, grab an extra level. I was hoping to see the block strength. Oblivion, one of those. Yeah, grab the block strength. Oblivion the vitality. First time we've actually seen health. That took a long while to come around. There we go, sometimes it does. It's still on half health, which is not bad. But a lot lower at this point. But moving backwards does make you move pretty fast. So that is quite useful. You can get used to the moving backwards. It does kind of make this a bit easier, especially with the ranged guys. Right, we're going to sack off this attack speed one this time. I'll grab a bit more pickup range while we've got the chance. Would have been nice to get more defense, but again, I'm not feeling like we desperately need to push it right now. Could change my mind in 20 seconds. We're going to grab the base block strength. We've got the chance without having to use any more oblivions. And hopefully get full walk soon. Once we're about level 35, we start to become able to stand still. Need to keep an eye out for heals. Right, we're going to have memories, base defense and block strength, and just grab this block strength. Hopefully seeing the 20% defense on our next level up.
Wait for it.
Then we did. So we're going to tincture that. And keep dodging. Well, memories this and grab the defense. Just want to keep scaling our defense as quick as we can. The less damage we take, the better. We got random items drops, so hopefully we get some things that increase our defense soon enough. We can take the base defense and block strength, so we will. Hopefully see the counter that we've got the other thing memory for momentarily. Ooh, took a lot of damage grabbing that. Hopefully worth it. It was absolutely not worth it. Need defense and regen, so we will drink some wine. Grab the defense and regen. We can grab our memory thing. We need to grab some health. If there's some around, there's some right in the middle of the heads. But also a shield that makes me invincible for a while, so we can actually get some regen. We'll take the base defense now, then we'll grab our memory thing next. We're already up to 89% damage reduction, so we're getting close to not taking damage. We should end up somewhere close to 94, 94 and a half. Depends on item drops, which we can't guarantee. I think without item drops, we end up at 93 and a half. Some big levels coming up soon. Hit that 25. Alright. So we're going to memories this. Drink some wine. Take this defense. Regeneration's getting quite good now. At level 35 we'll grab Ripping Blades. Just before. Up to 90% block chance. Feeling kinda safe. Grab a few heals and be okay. Yep, some more base regeneration. That is our primary healing. Right. So we want to memories you, drink some wine. We're actually going to oblivion you. I'll take the multi-strike for now. I'd like to get those last defense levels now, really, but it's okay. Got enough health to just enough health. Yeah, base defense to run away and wait for a heal. Didn't mean to run into the well.
What's wrong, Lassie? Timmy fall down the well?
Let's get hit by traps and things. Right, that defense we can tincture now, so let's get that tinctured. Tincture at next level and take this without having to use any oblivions and save them for later. Let's do it. We can survive. We can survive. Heal right there, see. Right, now we tincture you. Just have our defense up to about 91%, 91.7, almost 92%. So probably can think about grabbing some offensive abilities now, try and increase our kill speed. Ring blades. I know there's a book right there that I could have used to guarantee them, but I'm not going to use those potions for anything else anyway. We'll have plenty of books. Right, so we keep going for defense. Every 5 defense giving us another 0.4% damage reduction, but we need to get out of here right now. Where is heal? Ooh, there's one. So running the low life here. High max, low actual. Bit scary. Wanna wait for that crit chance. Yep, more regen is fine. More crit chance. It's low. It's really low. Lower than I would like. I'll play a bit of run around for a while. Some more regen. Hopefully see another heal in a moment. God, this is absolutely sweaty. I swear we stabilise in about 2 minutes. I swear the build stabilises. It's just a bit sweaty to start with. It's no obviously broken blood catcher, but it works. Alright, let's wine this. Let's memories you. Wine again. The last block strength and movement speed, then we'll grab our last defense. And just get one decent item somewhere. We'll be laughing. This would be easier if you could pick your items, but you guys can tell me which artifact to swap. Take instead of that dice that doesn't make this almost impossible, then please do put it in the comments below. I'll give it a go. I'll certainly at least respond and say I don't know if that works or not. Right, let's grab some more defense. We're now up to 92.7% reduction. So getting very close to being able to just stand in the heads now. Yeah, just take 10% block and defense, then we'll take our base defense next turn. Now we're up to 93.2%. Blocking hits of 75 or less. Block strength starts to ramp up quite quickly now. We'll get that up to about 450 at least. Again, items depending. Yeah, we're off that crit chance, are they? It's a multi-strike. Right. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Hey, look, we get to take the block strength again without having to re-roll or oblivion those things. Oh, an extra bucket. Nice. Right. 79 block strength now. 82 block strength. 82 block chance, I mean we block up to 82 hits. The amount of damage we're taking is getting considerably lower. We're full blocking a lot more. We'll actually be taking about 12 damage towards the end. We're still taking 17 at the moment. Some things are hitting us for 1. It's annoying. I guess the skeletons that spawn at the start, possibly still the ranged skeletons. So they might be the things hitting us for 17, 16. Either way. It's starting to feel a lot less sweaty. Heartbeats coming down. Build is coming together. If you put the blood catcher on this instead of the neck we've got, it does even better because it does still heal you quite a lot. Definitely wanted to try it without, see if it was possible. Haven't died once yet, so not sure I'm going to die 100 times over, but it is possible. We'll find out. Well, it's not possible. I could only die 3 times over, but we'll see. Let's grab some more block strength. 86. How can we just stand still for a bit and... all good. Leveling up our skills, picking up heals, hopefully get some items. Oh, we've got some items. 300% chance of hit. Lovely. Permanent 3% movement speed. I mean, I'd rather have the other one. We'll put it on just because it's purple, and then we'll get rid of these. So now we're triple hitting instead of double hitting. And we get some more movement speed every time we pick up a heal from the floor.
Holy cow, I'm totally going so fast. Oh, fuck!
Quite the items I wanted. Oh, there we go. 60 base block strength. Takes up to 400. Blocking us for 100 now. We don't need the bloodstained wrappings, although potentially another chance to heal if you want us to try this with a different ability set. Well, I like the return attacks on the Warhammer. I think they're pretty strong. Oh, crit chance, finally. So now we just run around, grab these heals, we get bonus warriors further, giving us 100% extra damage. That's why I like that neck instead of the blood capture. I think it's a good trade-in. And yeah, if you build it just like this, this is definitely repeatable. I think we've got about 200% damage. I think you need about 200% extra damage from your torment shards, because otherwise the bosses at the end would just take forever. And in fact, killing the skeletons at the start would probably be quite difficult. You wouldn't level up fast enough. So I think damage is the best call, just because you need that spike at the start to get your early levels, which is so weak otherwise. There is still a chance that we can get eliminated. Look. Better ring. Don't mind if I do. We need the defense. They fix these boots. These are the plus 20 ones now, and the rares are the plus 30. Ooh. Got to 93.5% defense, though, which is what I said we'd get to if we got no defensive items. We haven't got any base defense items yet. I think we've still got a little bit more to get, actually, so I'm wrong. We've got another 10% that can come through. More regen, nice. That gives us 6.65. We can stack up quite a few of those holy relic buffs at the same time. It's pretty worth getting Cyclone as well. So I like Cyclone and Crippling Blades for the all physical rings. Seems pretty strong. Yep, more crit chance. And then we'll probably grab the Morning Star as well. Just once we've finished getting a few more levels. Don't need it right now. Alright, so there's the last bulwark. We need that. So we'll grab it. 93.7%. Or 20 block chance. Nice. Well, we're about to get a lot more block chance now at 479. Rubbish items, just go away. They're probably not actually rubbish items. They're just not what they would break this particular build. So I've noticed something since the upgrade. There's no damage here from grenades. I don't think you're throwing grenades anymore when you take the Shield Maiden trait. I think there's a bug. So I'm thinking about just taking the Force instead. Or the projectile damage, because... No, I'm just taking the Force. Because that's bugged. So I think I will. So we're not going to take that. I'm going to wait for... Actually, we will take some damage on the pain side. It's fine. The balance of damage and crit seems good on the rings. Going to keep offering us that. We need range, so they start clearing off screen. Got some health. On the Force. One, the multi-strike. Item we want? No. Come on, items. What about you? You going to give us an item? No, you're going to teleport away? Take a bit more damage. Get them upgraded as well to have crippling blades. So double the projectiles, double the fun. Health is a bit low though. Need to get some healing. I'd like an upgraded ring. A bit more crit chance. I think now's about time we can take the morning star. Working for us as well. Stop offering us the base grenade. Do you know what? Go away, base grenade. You're broken. You're not well. It appeared literally the second after I oblivioned the +1 for it. I did oblivion that, didn't I? I didn't just... Didn't press a really wrong button. I'm just going to have a quick check. Yeah, we Oblivioned that. We didn't, like, somehow magically get a fourth tincture and tincture it. Oh, weird. I don't know. Strange. Sometimes I think there be bugs. Maybe. It's hard to tell with all the flashing lights. That's how they get you. Hide their bugs behind the flashing lights. We want attack speed for physical. So for now, we'll just take it some force. Get some more level ups from the scrolls that are littered around. Want that attack speed. Yep, attack speed melee. And we get some crazy attack speed. Especially for things like the Morning Star and the rings. We'll end up filling the screen with them soon. And that's how we scale our damage with no blood catcher. Oh look, more attack speed, physical. Exactly what we wanted. You get those upgrades from completing a few runs with the Sage. You can actually do it with one run if you just do a Torment run. So unlock the Sage, do a run, you get the Ethereal Shifts, which are really good for specialising builds. Hats off to the person on stream that told me about that last night, because I had no idea how to unlock that. But yeah, it's the Sage. You can also get his Mark, which allows you to get like plus 100% in stats, but lowering other stats. Seems like that could be key to making some big builds. We'll take the Spike Chain first. It's fine. It's what was offered. Yep, we look pretty stable now. Health is recovering. We've got no healing other than our base regen and whatever we managed to get from Holy Relics, which we're getting one of those every 30 seconds, as long as we remember to pick it up. Otherwise, we can just grab a few, right? They just hang around. Sometimes it's hard to see them, but if you just run away from where you are, if they're any around, they just appear as little red dots on the edge of the map. So, there's one. See? Pick it up. Now we're almost full health. And the Morning Star chains now do damage to anything they touch, so standing on top of something is a good way to deal lots and lots of damage very, very quickly. We're going to take 50% damage on the ring blades. They're a good portion of our damage. Oh, it's getting a bit low as we're fighting this boss. He's managing to hit us a bit. I don't think we have any more defenses to come. Oh, there we go. 10 base defense, and that will work out at slightly more. In here, no, 94%. It loads weirdly if you equip and unequip it. There you go, 94% damage reduction. So on the road to 95%. I think that's about the max you could get, and you'd have to get to about level 130 or something, which we're not going to get there. Not unless we get very lucky with our last item. We'll get to level 100, we get close. Already up to Agony 5. The Agony wheel now works and gets the Agony level up really fast. Try and get some healing. We want the range on the ring blades, really. No, we don't. We already took the 40% range. We already took two 40% ranges, actually, I believe. I've only taken one. Either way, this will be plenty. Heal. Get our regen up. Boss killed. Stay still. You. More experience, please. More multi-strike, please. More balls all the time. Huh? Still killing pretty fast. I want the range and the angle size. Come on, give us the boots and a better ring. Come on. You know you want to, game. There it is. Yep, butterfly swing, and there we go. Our build is actually complete. We can add other things to it, like piercing needles or something if we want. But we've still got enough base stats to get that we will actually be challenged to get to the point where we're offered nothing for level ups. We finish the build about 104 if we get there, but we're likely to finish not that much higher than that. More attack speed. Do with another heal. Oh, there is one. They always appear just when you want them. You'll be like, oh, the health's starting to drop, and then the heal will be about 3 seconds later. You can track it by watching the ring here. Health's starting to dip a bit again. You're like, oh no. The build's not indestructible at all, but then, oh, healing thing appears, and then you're fine. Just grab more experience, more levels, no more items. Run around, grab some levels, that'll get us more defense from our boots, from our chest. So ultimately, we'll keep pushing us at 94.1% now. If we get the boots as well, we'll be laughing. Let's go for some base damage on the Morning Star. We'll like that at the end when it comes to killing the 3 bosses. So I found even when you take the relic that makes you get random items from the chest, you seem to still get items for the build you've got. You tend to get rares that replace the greens that you've got. Doesn't seem like such a bad relic, actually. I've not had a run yet using it where I've been like, oh, I wish I'd been able to pick my items completely. I'm like, oh, I've got like 3 or 4 of the things I really wanted. And the other stuff, there were still upgrades. It just wasn't the perfect upgrade. High XP wave here. Get base range and angle size, just get those balls flying all over the screen. Really teabag that screen. That's it, teabag that shit.
It's time to stop!
So yeah, heads might die. It's not a massively high damage build. It's the blood catcher was all the damage before. It was at least 95% of it. But we do get the 100% damage buff from the Warrior's Fervor. Which could be a 150 or 200%. Got a different one. You got a crap one. Still taking hits of 15, but not terrible. Bosses are a little bit spicy. Maybe don't want to completely face tank them. That's where having the blood catcher equipped still does let you just stand still with this build. You can run around, pick up a couple of heals, and then the blood catcher keeps you topped off. Still very, very strong. It's not silly strong. But I would recommend if you're running the build to switch to the full tank mode like this. But then you can get the damage buff off it from having high regen. You can just heal you when you need, otherwise you get the damage buff, which is pretty nice, running a high regen build with it. to level 96, the old reverse nice. I think I missed level 69, so boo for me. 0 out of 10. Might as well. But in fact, do you know what, the run's over? Might as well just restart. I don't know why I'm continuing. I missed the thing. Missed it. Just show off the top of my bald head instead. I wonder I'm not married. Say which bald head I'd be showing off though now, did I? Hey. So we're killing some skeletons in Halls of Torment. And yeah. Level 98. Shredding the high XP wave here. Capitalizing on the high XP gains. Ah, you're not the boots we wanted, you're some other gloves that we don't want at all. We want 10 more base defense. Or a scaling amount. But also at this moment be 10 more. Sneaky heal. Got really used to walking backwards. That's second nature now. Show off my balls, take them for a walk. Pretty good. Pretty strong build. If there were more artifacts that didn't absolutely cripple it, I'd run it with more artifacts. And the first 7 minutes, definitely have to concentrate. But then after that, like all good builds in games like this, it power spikes and overtakes the game. Which is what they're supposed to do, right? Survive long enough to get strong enough that you don't need to survive anymore. And that's exactly what this build does. A couple of tweaks to make it a bit stronger, but yeah, really the blood catcher. I think if you ran the blood catcher, you could feasibly go back to running both echoing bands. As long as you were prepared to move around a bit more and open crates and get some health potions. I don't think the blood catcher could keep you up by itself. It does about 7,000 healing over the run now. We'll have a look how much damage we take at the end and see. If we look at the amount of the hit damage we're taking when we do take hits, it's -2. We're getting hit for 2. That's not very much. Oh, there's a 14. The head's hit 14. But we have killed some of the heads. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon of them left. I almost said pentagon. Not pentagon at all. To 516 block chance, 94.3% damage reduction. Ah, it's getting so good. If we got the boots, we might well close in on the 95%. Yeah. Might well do. I don't think there's any more bosses left to spawn. Oh no, there will be, but we probably won't be able to... Well, they're just going to drop gold, aren't they? Yeah. Nice big chunk of gold. Five heads left. I don't think we're going to kill them all. Don't think it's going to be a kill all heads run. We are going to get head this run. How lucky are we?
Damn!
Still 2 heads left. We get all the heads down. I think we can. I don't think we're going to get these last 2 heads. Still 1 head. Oh no, still 2 heads. I thought it just broke. Why did I think that just broke? Just willing it to break. Oh my god, there's 1 head left. Come on. 8 seconds. No. Should have taken the heal. No! Oh, we didn't kill it by natural means. Died due to boss exposure. Where are the other two bosses? So you can see it kills the boss we need to kill pretty quickly. However, the two extra bosses that spawn take a while. That being said, we should just be able to stand and tank them. Because the build's still really strong. Even every 30 seconds we'll get to pick up a heal. So there's one there, we can go grab that, and then just stand under the bosses again, and we should be fine. We might have to run around when the one that's on the mount goes into human mode, because he does quite a lot more damage, but... yeah. 4 torment shards. Got no items to send back. So I think maybe a quick time lapse of this boss fight. And there we have it, guys. The perfect build to just AFK for half of it. So if you've got something to do, like make dinner, where you might have to run to the kitchen at fixed intervals, this is the build. Let's have a quick check on those final stats. So 520 block strength, 130 chance. Block 130 or less damage, 100% chance to block 130 or less damage. Defense, 94.4% damage reduction. That's not even possible final form. We could have got more from the plated boots. Healing was completely lacking. We didn't even get an upgraded Holy Relic to have it cast every 20 seconds. So healing was not necessary. Damage, though, lacking. We definitely didn't take damage. I would actually suggest probably still taking 2 Echoing Bands and the Blood Catcher. It would be better for overall damage, but even the Blood Catcher wouldn't have been required. Wasn't required before, and to do this, and still not required now. Definitely a few ways you can cut this. I think the main change is obviously taking the Landstrecht, so thanks for putting me onto that one on the last video. Being able to double up these fortifications is very powerful. That's an extra 90% defense on what we were getting from what we were getting before at the cost of 30% block chance. So very good, and our block chance is still through the roof. Let's have a look at those final stats. So we received 12k damage. The Blood Catcher heals you for about 7k over a run. So now it does, so that would be fine. Taking that with the regeneration would be more than enough to cover you. And yeah, can get through, can kill all the bosses. Not a problem. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the run, guys. If you did, and you haven't done already, don't forget to hit that like button, it really helps. And if you're not subscribed yet, and you want to see more of this, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you've got some crazy build ideas you want me to try. Certainly let me know in the comments. If they look valid, then I'll certainly look to try and make a video on them. Any hints and tips as well, much appreciated. I'm really enjoying this game, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Have a good one.